Hey indie game fans! September was a better than expected month for indie games, since I thought that many would start getting out of the way of AAA releases. However, as always, here are some quick picks worth checking out. Door Kicker's Action Squad is a side-scrolling action shooter about disarming bombs, rescuing hostages, and saving the day. The original Door Kickers has a top-down perspective, so the transition is interesting, and from the trailer, gives me the vibes of something like Gunpoint. Deep Sky Derelicts can be reductively described as sci-fi Darkest Dungeon, but hey, that isn't a bad game to imitate. Featuring a card-based combat system and some procedural elements like map design and objectives, this should be worth a play if you like such RPGs. Underhero has you in the shoes of an unlikely hero, the underling of the big bad in the world, featuring side-scrolling platforming with a JRPG-style interface but with timing-based combat. This gave me some Undertale vibes and looks very neat. 60 Parsecs is a survival comedy game about evacuating from your space station after nukes are launched at it. You have to scavenge and gather items before escaping, and then manage crew and resources while on the ship, and to make decisions in a choose-your-own-adventure manner. And finally, the previously covered Megaquarium is a tycoon game that allows you to build your own aquarium. As a big fan of similar games such as Zoo Tycoon, I really loved my time with this. Moving on, here are the top 5 best indie games for September 2018. If you are following me on Twitter, it will be no surprise that Alphabear 2 makes the list this month, since I have been sharing and tweeting the randomized quips and messages that I find hilarious from the game. Essentially a spelling game, this has a variety of bears to collect and great writing as well. It is cute, colourful, and does not have sleazy microtransactions, which is rare for a mobile game. Old School Musical is a rhythm game that takes you through a tour of gaming history, with an added dose of humor and fun. I love the references to Mega Man, Pokemon, Metal Slug, Final Fantasy, and so on, and to top it off, it has a fantastic chiptune soundtrack as well.
They came for my friends. They came for my family. Now, I control time itself.
Panspinner is a long-in-development Metroidvania, which was successfully kickstarted in 2014 but has been in development for a longer period than that. From what I have seen, the time manipulation and magical orbs are the unique aspects, but in many ways, this pays tribute to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Being a fan of the genre, this is certainly one to pick up, and indeed, it has been a fantastic couple of months for such games. Wonder Song is a delightful little game featuring a bard that wants to save the world. Along the way, he has to learn the secret of the Earth Song, helping people and creatures and trying to harmonize the entire world. It is very cute with a distinct, almost color paper aesthetic, and is so colorful and bright. Such a feel-good game that everybody should play. And finally, Crossroads is a 16-bit era-inspired action-adventure game where you play as Leah, a character which has lost her memory and is mute, and has to play the fictional MMO Crossroads in order to regain her memory. It has a ton of content, with 7 areas, 120 enemy types, 30 plus boss fights, 100 combat arts, as well as many puzzles, NPCs, objectives, shops, equipment, etc. And it's just an overall well-made game. I myself have been hearing great things about this throughout its 3 years or so of early access, but I've managed to hold off until version 1.0, so I'm glad to say that it takes the #1 spot of the month. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, follow my Steam creator, and check out the subreddit to keep up with the best indie games, and I will see you in the next video.